up, fam? Macrazybeats here. What we're going to do today, I'm going to show you how to use the MPC one. I just got this when I first started off making beats 3 years ago. I started off with the MPC X, and then I actually moved down to the MPC Live 2 Retro Edition. But then I had to sell that so I could actually get a laptop because my computer couldn't handle me making beats. So I moved over to FL Studio for a little bit. But now I'm back with the MPC. I went to the store. Here's the unboxing. There she is, the MPC one, you know what I mean? They didn't have the Live in stock, so I had to get this guy, and this guy's heard is a little bit more responsive on the touchscreen, so I'm just as happy, you know what I mean? Let's unbox this thing. Let's do it. Let's cut this little piece of tape here. There she goes. There's one part of it. IKEA Professional. Let's have a look on the inside, you know what I mean? Go from that to this. Woo! Got the instructions, manual, which I'll look at, you know what I mean? Let's get this baby out. Got the USB, and there she is right here. So let's take off the foam and get it properly opened. So I got her a little bit of the way out. Let's do the rest together, you know what I mean? Let's see if I can do it. And there she is, yo. Crazy. And there she is, all set up. Let's hit the power button and see what happens. Fire. Peace out, fam. Yeah, man. And made a couple beats since that day. I've had this for about a week. And I'm going to teach you how to make a beat from scratch, a trap beat from scratch. There's a lot of sampling and like old school type beats that like I don't make those. There's a lot of tutorials out there on those, but I don't find that there's a lot of tutorials on trap. So let's do the trap tutorial. So let's just make a beat from scratch and have fun with it, and I'll talk to you about what I'm doing, and then next time y'all can tell me to move the camera, and maybe you want to see the MPC a little bit more. I just don't have an overhead tripod yet. I'll get that next if we get this up to like 100 views or something. So let's do it. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to get a drum kit. So I'm going to go to my favorites here, number 4 at the top. I'm going to go to this program button with all the 4 dots on it. And then I'm going to scroll down to the MPC drum kits. I have about 1,000 of them. I took all my drums and I did Kit Maker. Kit Maker takes all your drum kits and puts them into MPC drums. And that's exactly what I did. Hashtag not sponsored. And so we're just going to choose, let's choose 330, let's go up to like 111 and 34. So we got 3 drum kits with some dope 808s there to choose from. We got kicks, claps, snares, all of it. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're actually going to open up a VST and start with the melody. So the first thing that you do, whether you have your MPC or whether you're on the software, is that you actually have to go to a track. So we're going to go to track 1 and insert a VST. So we can make a melody out of it, like a piano or something, you know what I mean? So what we're going to do is that we're going to open up Contact fast, and people say they're hard to make, but I find them quite easy, especially when you got the orchestra complete too, you know what I mean? So we got the orchestra complete. We're going to go to Strings of Winter and the orchestra, and we're going to get some battle strings. It'll sound sick. Alright, so the first step of making a trap beat on the MPC is that you got to choose a dope ass preset to start off with. Some people will start with the drums, not me. I start with melodies. So what we're going to do, we're going to just test it out and make sure it's working, you know what I mean? Perfect. So we go to program, we go to pad perform. We're going to put it in note mode. It says A major. We're going to change it to C natural minor. Actually, let's do B natural minor. Alright, we're going to start with that low note there. And it's just going to come out fine, you know what I mean? So now that we have our VST, our first melody ready to go, We have our drums ready to go. So on track 1, I actually put the drums. I know I was going to say I was going to put VST there, but we did drums. So we got drums on track 1. We got strings on track 2. So we're going to go over to track 3. Maybe put a piano there. You know what I mean? So we do a different plugin. So there's a plus on top of the plugin. You just hit that plus. It'll bring you into a new plugin. So we'll do contact again. With the scroll wheel, I'm going to scroll over and go to the piano, put in the piano notes, scroll over, do the hi-hats, and then I'll stop there and I'll show you what I'm doing for the hi-hats. So here's the piano. So there's 2 notes at the end where I dislike them, so I'm going to redo those last 2 notes. I'm going to let it play out. I'm going to hit the record button so it deletes the other notes and records my new notes in. If I did overdub, then it would blend, and I don't want to blend. Alright, so we're in one sequence here. So you make a song out of different sequences. You just copy paste sequences and you actually make a full song out of that. We're on sequence 1. We're doing everything on one sequence. So now I'm actually going to do the drums on the same sequence. Now we're doing the hi-hats. So I'm going to double tap note repeat. And this is where the sauce comes in for trap. You know what I mean? So you're going to double tap note repeat. And I like to start off with either 1/8 or 1/16. And then play with the other notes to make them sound crazy. So let's do that. It was on solo, my bad. fam. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my melodies and put them into a sub bus. So we got string 1, we are actually going to put string 1 into sub number 1. We're going to take the piano and put it in sub number 1, so that when we put the EQ on it and get rid of the lows, it doesn't affect the whole beat. So now we can go to our sub 1 and put an EQ on there and get rid of the lows in the entire melody, so our 808 can really shine. Now it's time for my favorite part, the 808s. Alright, so what I did there for my 808 is that I put it on, it was on 1/8 time correction, so every time that I hit it, it would hit perfectly. And then for me to hit those in between rolls, I put it on note repeat, so I double tap note repeat, and then I put it on 1/64 or 132, and then I held down the note, and it's gonna hit it on perfect time every time, as long as you get it on the 1. Then that's pretty much how you do the drums and the 808 and the melody. So that's pretty much a whole beat on how to make trap with the MPC. But we're gonna finish her off. Let's do it. So tip number 2 that I got: take your 808, copy it into a brand new pattern, do a new program, go to sample edit. Your sample's gonna be empty. To double click on it, put it in a kick, go to global, put it on mono, turn off key track. Okay, turn off key track, and then you're gonna put it in one shot. And now what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna solo this out for you. Now this is what my kick sounds like. So if you put it on key track, it would follow the 808, but I don't want it to follow the 808. I want it to be on C or D or whatever key it's in the whole time, and that's exactly what I did. So now I'm gonna unsolo that, and this is what the beat sounds like with a kick, and this shit's gonna bang. I'm out. Peace.